So, fun fact, the farmer will plant these trees, but not harvest them. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of All the Monster. I'm your host, Bam, and how are you doing today? I don't quite know what we're doing yet. I haven't figured it out exactly what step we're taking today. It's probably going to be an amalgamation of things, just cutting in and out, because there's a lot of housekeeping things I have to do today. We are still working on the ever wanting quest of getting garden clutches, which require growth essence, and this is our current mission. But I think we're gonna take a break from this today because I have to get into mana powder, and I have to get into this, and I'm over farming today. We're gonna get into a little bit of gonna go set up a room of immersive engineering, and probably set up a new machine room to start bringing that stuff down here to add it into the automation system. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here, and we're gonna dig out probably a little corner over here. This corner actually might be perfect. I'm gonna do a thing here. We're gonna make this a pretty corner and set this up to be just a tinkering station. We'll put our tinker stuff here, the immersive workbench stuff, and all that. So I'm gonna do that. I'm also gonna pretty this up a little bit, make this a closed-in room at least. And just have it off the corridor. Oh, look, the server room. I want to kind of make it like a clean room somehow. So it's probably going to be like marble everywhere, and then a stone brick wall. And that's a pretty good size. I've expanded this a little bit. 4K crafting storages now, because if I wanted to mass craft all those spikes, it was taking forever. It was making me do them like 2 at a time. So this thing's working pretty well over here. It's still going. It is an energy hog. So in order to deal with that, now that we have basically infinite ender pearls, is my ender one not running? There we go. It wasn't running for some reason. Creepers spawn like crazy, but like endermen are really slow. Yeah, it just doesn't have a lot of power. I need to... I don't know how to fix that. Besides, get another power cell down here, or put a power cell like right on this, like that's my solution. Oh, please don't blow up. I've had that blow up more than once, and we have to redo that and recraft the spawner. It's ridiculous. I have a new pickaxe. I lost my other one somehow, so I made this one out of the dynamantium, ardite, and pink slime, because pink slime is apparently a really good handle modifier. And then I haven't quite started on niter production yet. We're probably going to do that when I build the machine room. But I'm going to start working on this room, do some immersive engineering stuff, and cut in and out, and when I find interesting things to tell you guys about, or when we're done. I'll be back. I'm beginning to think this is what contractors feel like when they go into a really old house and just run cables from any which way into an area. It just so happens the B area is right here, so I'm gonna split off power and AE from there, which is awesome. So this is the start of our immersive engineering room, and the first thing we're gonna build in here, actually, let me make sure I remember how to do this. Coke oven is the first thing we need to do, because it's the one thing I can't generate with other tools. So it's a 3x3. Fully filled up, unlike the Railcraft one, where you always had to remember to do the center hole. So I'm gonna make this 2 deep and just have the first block sticking out for aesthetics. Hashtag aesthetics. And then grab my immersive. Why did I make 2 of those? Boom. Now we have a coke oven. So we're gonna start auto exporting coal into this, as well as exporting the coal coke in the fluids. So I'm going to set that up. But that is the first step into getting immersive engineering done. Boom. Also, if you're not going the route I did with using stuff like the induction smelter to make steel, or the alloy smelter to make steel, you can make the crude blast furnace, which is not automatable, but it's a thing. It's a good way to start. You can make this to use coal coke and iron to make steel, which is not my recommended way of doing it. But hey, whatever floats your boat. Also, I have more travel anchors, so we can hop around the base easier. It's kind of great. All right, now we're gonna wire this puppy up. Get in here. I don't know why the Crash Bandicoot song is now suddenly stuck in my head. Even though I was not just humming the Crash Bandicoot song. It's stuck in my head. All right, so let's do this. We're going to do an ME export bus right there. Do I have coal on me? I don't. Coal. Blocks. Just convert all of them. I have no use for them. I haven't put an anchor in this room yet. I probably will. I don't know. Boom. Do that. Oh, it's not connected yet. I was waiting for it to put something in there to be sure. Not in there yet. And then I'm going to need... Is there a fluid? No, I don't need a fluid import bus. I could just use fluid duct. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to use something that we haven't used before, and that is a storage bus. We're actually going to use a fluid storage bus. I'm going to take this, and in this wall, we're going to put this mechanism ultimate tank, which holds 120 buckets, right? 112 buckets. I don't know why they did it that way. It's a weird number, but it is what it is. And boom. And when a storage bus does, this works for items too, it can make any storage space act as an ME drive. So you don't need to have fluid drives, which there's no particular reason I'm not making fluid drives other than I wanted to try out the storage buses because it's been a while. And I'm trying to remember how that stuff works. I'm going to be short one. No, I did it. I freaking did it. Ladies and gentlemen, I freaking did it. All right. There we go. That's going to start making that. That's going to start making creosote. Let's cover up our sins. It's going to start making creosote, and then we'll be able to make treated frames and the like. Will be great. All right. That is the thing we're waiting on right now. Is the creosote because of I need to make treated wood for the workstation, so I'm gonna let that go for a little while. All right, I should have enough to make this now. Engineering's workbench. I actually realized that I didn't need to do any of this coal coke stuff because I went to one of the villages because I finally made some waystones. They're super cheap now that I have plenty of ender pearls. I went to one of the villages and just ransacked one of the immersive engineering places. Oh, that's way smaller than I thought it would be. So this is working now. We're getting plenty of creosote. 15 buckets of creosote in there. I finally got it working. And now we have... we have 3 coal coke ovens just to speed up this process a little bit. I don't know how much more coal coke we're going to need, but hey, a bucket, 120 buckets of creosote oil. No one can ever complain about, you know? So now we have this. We have to make these blueprints now. And I'm probably going to make 2 more of these. But how many different types of arc furnace? Common, crafting. Yeah, let's make a couple more of these benches. 2 more, I think, would be a good start since I can fit them all along this wall. Boop, boop. Yeah, look at that. And then I moved all the tinker stuff down here too. Not like we use it much. I use it mostly for repairing at this point. Speaking of which, diamondite. Oh man, we're starting to get up there in diamonds. Our mining machine's doing work. If anybody has any ideas for what to do next for our mining machine, let me know. I'm kind of getting sick of going back into the mining world and moving that all the time. Every time it does a 32 by 32 radius. So got to come up with some better ideas for automated mining so I don't have to go there less. So we'll come up with some ideas for that. So here's this. Now we have to make... I don't know why I ran all the way back over here. I keep doing that. I always run back to that. We need to make... specifically the one for crafting components. What am I missing there? Aluminum. Aluminum. I have plenty of aluminum dust. So let's go do that. Aluminum. Aluminium, as it were. Boop. Let those go real quick. These are super fast now that they're enderized, or resonant. Sorry, resonant. I mean, look how fast that's going. It's no wonder I need more power. Come here, buddy. Where you at? Where you at? By the way, I have like a couple slime chunks here. It's kind of great. I wish you could still show slime chunks on the mini map. That'd be a really useful tool. Maybe you can, I just don't know how. It's completely possible. So aluminum, it's already done. That's amazing. Can you imagine an entire wall of those going all at once? I don't have that much Enderium, but I could. Let's do that. I'm going to need more paper. That's not a lot. Let's do that. That one ready. Have that one ready. And now we're officially out of paper, but that is okay. Put blueprints on all three of those. Boom! We are all done and ready to go. So what do I need for this? Let's go back to clutches. We'll make a couple just so we can get on with this. So we're going to need amplified electron tubes, which I think I make in this one. Engineer's workbench, crafting components, molds, components, projectiles. I need crafting components. Hold on. Boop. Yes, you have to make that noise every time you teleport, by the way. I'm going to have to set up an actual reed farm here soon if I'm going to be using all this paper. That only gave me 2 papers. I forgot how little that gives you. Okay, I need to stock up on some paper. But this is what I wanted to set up in here. They're everywhere now. They're spawning like crazy. Oh god, they're in the room. Oh god. Mr. Slime. Okay, now that they're done. I've been expanding this a little bit, as you can see, filling them in as I get them filled in and adding more. Those are now added to auto-crafting, so that's kind of sweet. So this is really what I wanted to do in this room today. Nothing exciting, so let's go figure out something else to do. Actually, now that I think about it, there's one other thing I want to make today because of how this all works. Let's go to clutches. The clutches require these amplified tubes, right, which required steel rods. Well, this requires 3 steel to make 4 rods. But what if I told you we can make 2 rods per 1 steel by making a metal press? Or we can make a lathe from advanced rocketry. But I want to make a metal press because it's an interesting multi-block structure that I'm excited to make. The metal press is an automated way of shaping metal. It uses a high-pressurized piston to press a mold, undoing it, forming it into a plate, a rod, or other metal performance. The structure is formed as shown above. To form the multi-block, place the piston with the engineer's handle. Power is input through the top and items through the conveyor belt, obviously in the direction of the moment. Lower the middle block onto a redstone control port. Right-clicking with an energy hammer allows you to invert the redstone control. So we are totally going to make this right now. Oops, I went all the way back. So I'm going to... make up these blocks, and we're going to see how it works, because I've never made these multi-blocks before. All right, I did this. For those who saw the update video on yesterday, know that I'm recording this episode, or this ending, way after I've already recorded the rest of this episode, and I've already done what I intended to do in this episode, but I want to show you guys how this works anyway. So give me some steel. That's not how you spell steel. Give me a steel ingot. I already have some steel rods in here. So this thing is really freaking cool. So instead of spending 3 steel to make 2 rods, all right, I'm just going to put this in here. I've set this up with a precise dropper. It's going to drop. Oops. It's going to drop that onto the conveyor belt. The conveyor belt is going to press that. And then this item collector, it's going to pop that out there, and the item collector picks it up and immediately throws it into the AE system. And boom, we have rods for days for anything I could ever want. So this is really cool. And these presses can be swapped out via, I believe I have to, yeah, smack it with a wrench, and that pops that out. And we can make multiples of these. I don't know how much we're going to need for immersive engineering. Not a lot, I imagine, but we'll see. I also hate wasting resources, so there's that. So I'm really trying not to make this a really short episode, sub 20 minutes. I'm super sorry and super apologize, but things just keep happening with recordings, and I don't understand why. This can be turned off because I think I have more ender pearls. I have almost 1,000 ender pearls, and how much gunpowder do I have? I have 1,000 gunpowder. You know what we could do? We can start turning that gunpowder into niter, which is what I need it to be. So give me this gunpowder. How do I turn this into niter again? Uses. No, that's with crushed quartz. How do I do this? Sulfur. Niter into the crusher. So what I want to do real quick, we're going to do this real quick just to make this episode a little bit bigger. I'm going to go down here, and we're going to make a... Why is that on? Crushing factory. We're going to make a crushing factory, right? Right. All right. I should go grab my crusher from up here, which it would be... Give me that. Do I have any other things to make this? Oh my gosh, I do. Crushing factory. That requires a basic crusher, so let's do that. Do I have the stuff to make that? I am short one of these. How do I make that? Boom. Elite crushing factory. Or advanced. How do I make elite? I don't have any of the stuff to make that. But that's fine. So advanced crushing factory. And just to get this working for the time being, let's go down to engineering. All right. And that is exactly what I need right there. Grab ourselves a Fluix crystal, or a Fluix. Oh, wait. Oh, let's do an ME interface. Okay. So ME interface, and I'm going to want a pattern. I can make that be anything I want it to be. This should have been crafted by now, right? Yep. Okay. And I'm going to need that terminal. Pattern encoder. I need a pattern encoding terminal. I think I plopped one in here, right? Yeah, pattern terminal. So, or dict. Clear that out. This is going to be a processing pattern. I don't actually need that. So, gunpowder. Going to do that. Niter. Going to give me that. Okay. Boom. What you do. Come over here. And we're going to place down this ME interface. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put that right there. Give me some ducts. Stowed energy conduits. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. All right. Neato, burrito, hold the chorizo. Side config. Auto eject. And then I want... I'm going to need an import bus just because it's not going to let me this import. And now I need Fluix cables. Feel comfortable with the diamondite pickaxe. Okay, so if I wanted to do niter, Ah, that worked. That is so cool. So it imports 16 gunpowder into there. And then side config output. Yep. Okay, cool. So it'll crush up all of these. These are going to need some speed upgrades. I need some speed upgrades from mechanism. What does that require? Osmium dust. Osmium. Do I have any? And this is the cool thing about the factories. This could do multiple things at once. This could do up to 5 different tasks at once, simultaneously. You only need, this is basically 5 pulverizers or 5 crushers right now, which is really freaking awesome. How many speed upgrades can you take? Upgrades. I'd had to put one in to see. I can stack up to 8. I'm also going to need a muffling upgrade. What was that? Steel dust? Can I put steel rods in here and crush them into dust? Yeah. No, I didn't think so. I tried. Take these speed upgrades. Boom. Let that soak in all of those. And now whenever I need gunpowder or similar crushing recipes, I can put ores in here. I can... Oh, look at how fast that goes now, too. So, let's say I wanted a bunch of niter. This thing... Just boom. It's gonna fill it up and make the requests. Look how fast that's going, too. Just look at it. That's so cool. Apparently, that's not outputting. I think I may need, speed? There you go. Just needed some acceleration upgrades. I'm gonna have to craft more of those soon. But that is the idea behind that. Oh, that's so freaking cool. Facades. Let's cover up this hole in the ground. Ah, not what I wanted to do. Boom. Now we have an advanced crusher doing its magic whenever I need niter. That's step 1 to conquering the world with nuclear power. I'm almost out of that too. So guys, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to click that like button above. Click subscribe. Comment below if you have any ideas or suggestions on things you want me to do next. I'm happy to take some liberties and explore other things in this mod pack to show you guys how it all works. That is it for today. I will catch you guys next time. This has been Bam on all the Monstery. Peace out.